Imagine waking up before the sun when the world is still asleep, the air is cold, and your bed is warm and comfortable. What do? Do you stay cozy or do you push yourself to get up and start working on your goals alone? This is the core of what we will explore today, the power of doing it alone. Welcome to English Journey. I'm Celine, and I'm so glad you're here. Our channel is dedicated to helping you grow personally while mastering English. We release new videos every day to help English learners like you improve your language skills and transform your lives. If you find value in our content, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us create more videos to guide you on your English journey. Today, we're diving into a powerful concept that can truly change your life. Do it alone. We'll explore why embracing solitude in your efforts can lead to incredible personal growth and success. Stick around until the end for key takeaways and a short quiz to test your understanding. The power of doing it alone. Many people search for strength and motivation outside themselves, but true, lasting power often comes from within, especially when you learn to do it alone. This means working on your goals when no one is watching, when there's no one to cheer you on, and no one to hold you accountable but yourself. It's about developing an internal drive that doesn't rely on external validation. The unseen work. David Goggins, a well-known motivational figure, often talks about finding his strength in the early hours of the morning. While most people are still asleep, dreading the start of a new week, he is out working. He says, "It's about 3 o'clock in the morning, and there's not a car or a person in sight. Everybody's in their bed sleep dreading that it's a Monday, and I'm loving it. I'm loving that where everybody's getting weaker, I'm getting stronger." This unseen work is crucial. It's not about how many push-ups or sit-ups you do. It's about what those activities do for your mindset. You don't improve by sitting on the couch. You improve by consistently putting in the effort every single day. Goggins emphasizes that he has trained 99% of my life alone. No one patted me on the back. I did all of the work alone. This solitary effort allows him to extract dopamine, the good dopamine, whenever I want. Have you ever wondered where true motivation comes from? It's not always a sudden burst of energy. Often, it's built through consistent, solitary effort. This quiet hustle is what makes the loudest impact. It's about being dedicated and working hard when no one is watching. This kind of commitment separates you from the crowd and builds an undeniable self-belief. Building your own belief. When you face challenges, it's easy to look for someone to help you. But what if no one is coming? What if you are truly on your own? Goggins says he realized no one was coming back to help me. No one's going to miracle me to be somebody special. He understood that all his situations were solely on me. This realization led him to develop an indestructible mental toolbox. Think about a time you achieved something difficult without anyone's help. How did that feel? The feeling of accomplishment is far greater when you know you built it yourself. This is about being your own coach, your own motivator, and your own trainer. Goggins built himself brick by brick because no one gave it to me. He was alone in the gym, alone in the mirror, alone in my head. Many people struggle to find out who they are and what defines them. They look for external sources of happiness or validation. But the truth is, you don't get better on the Dagon couch. You get better by coming out here and getting the after it every dagon day. You discover yourself by putting yourself in challenging situations. As Goggins puts it, you start putting yourself in situations that suck, you'll find yourself. This path helps you realize who you truly are, not who others want you to be. Overcoming the woes me mentality. It's common to hear people say, life isn't fair, or it's too hard. They might compare themselves to others, thinking someone else has it easier. However, Goggins stresses, we are judging ourselves against too many people. You have to judge yourself against yourself. This means focusing on your own journey, your own timeline, and your own progress. This isn't a race against me and Rich Roll. This race against David Goggins and David Goggins alone. Do you sometimes compare your progress to others? How does that make you feel? Often, it leads to stress and demotivation. The real challenge is always with yourself. As you dedicate yourself to your path, you'll find that you stop wasting time on unproductive things and start investing your energy into things you genuinely enjoy and find productive for yourself. When you silence outside interference and distractions, you can truly grow. Many people are disconnected from themselves, operating on autopilot, reacting to their environment instead of setting their own goals. Goggins learned to stop being all these fake people I used to be, stop being afraid. He found growth only when he cut myself down to nothing, to the person I really was, the real human being. This means getting really accountable with yourself and figuring out your true purpose. The Advantage of Solitude. It might sound strange, but being alone can be a huge advantage. Most people are weak and don't want to go to that extra mile. They refuse to get off the couch, to study a few more hours, or to push deeper. This is where you gain an edge. It's so easy to be great nowadays, my friend, 'cause most people are weak. Most people don't want to go to that extra mile. This willingness to embrace solitude and discomfort is what creates resilience. Goggins says he used to be hurt by being lonely, but now he thrives in that. It's in the unseen work, without any external praise, that true strength is built. No one patted me on the back at 300, at 275, at 250, at 220. This internal validation is far more powerful. There are certain good things about being alone. You gain time to study and plan, developing the superpower of learning to be alone and enjoying it. These rare moments of solitude help you understand what you truly believe or don't believe. When things get tough, Goggins reminds himself, you had nobody anyway. So see, I'm talking myself right now. That fires me the up. This self-talk, born from years of solo struggle, is his source of immense motivation. He knows that his truth is powerful as it's real, it's tangible. This inner fire, even when there's no passion or drive from outside, is what pushes you to success. Have you ever pushed through a challenge by talking to yourself, even silently? What did you say? This internal dialogue can be incredibly motivating. Self-discipline and accountability. Many people rely on external accountability, training partners, coaches, or cheerleaders. But Goggins argues, I don't need that, and neither do they, but it's what we've trained ourselves to believe that we need. The reality is that the path to greatness is painful, it's mind-numbing. This is why many people find his message difficult to hear. Goggins believes in self-discipline, self-pride, self-motivation. He didn't have anyone waking him up at 3 a.m. or a nutritionist guiding him. It was pure self-discipline that helped him survive week to thrive. He emphasizes, the self part is what's big. We need someone to hold people accountable. That man, that we count on people too much to get us through. Instead of looking for help from others, build that total accountability within yourself. This isn't about being selfish. It's about creating a better me. This is a race you run alone, without a get-out-of-jail-free card. When you take control of your mind, you start making decisions for yourself, rather than letting your mind control you. This deep, dark place in your mind, where you find your purpose, is often found when it's too loud to hear it otherwise. The journey of suffering and growth. Life is full of challenges, and suffering is often part of growth. Goggins states, you have to struggle. You have to struggle. The bigger the struggle, the bigger the peace, the bigger the suffering, the more peace. You gain knowledge through suffering. It's on the other side of suffering that you truly find yourself. This journey requires you to improvise, adapt, and overcome every situation. Goggins constantly pushes to find his new 100%, his best self, without making excuses. Even when faced with physical limitations, he finds a way to get in after it. I don't give a my knees don't work. I'll find something else that does. The harder it is, the bigger the dragon, the more epic the story, and by consequence, the more epic the hero. What is your biggest struggle right now? How can you embrace it as an opportunity for growth? Understanding your purpose may take months or even years, but it's a vital step before planning and execution. When plans fail, stay hard. Everyone has a plan, but what happens when that plan falls apart? When things get tough, when you're knocked down, what do? Goggins' answer is simple: stay hard. This means not having a quitting mindset and showing repetition every day. Failure isn't the end. It's just another attempt. I don't see failure. I see grit, determination, drive, sacrifice. Failure means you're trying. A lot of people never fail because they never tried. Life is like a tug of war, and you win by pulling, often by pulling yourself through. Even when you don't want to get up, you have to pull your ass out of bed. Each step you take, especially when it's difficult, builds confidence. To gain that confidence, you have to be willing to pull yourself out of bed, pull yourself out of a funk, pull yourself out of whatever the life is throwing at you to gain that confidence. Champions are made when ain't nobody watching you, when you're doing your own drills and pushing yourself. Are you willing to keep pulling, even when it feels like everything is working against you? Are you all in? Being all in means being misunderstood, having few friends, and being your own cheerleader. Entering the dark side of your mind. Pushing yourself to the limit often means going into a dark side of your mind, a place of extreme discomfort that most people avoid. Goggins describes it as a dark-ass tunnel, where you can't see anything. But if you have the courage to stay there long enough, your eyes will start to adjust to the darkness. Your body and mind will always adjust to more suffering, to more pain. Your mind often quits long before your body does, so you must be willing to push past mental barriers to find more of yourself. This deep dive into your mind is where you confront your fears and truly understand who you are. This solitary journey is not for the faint of heart. It means being isolated from those who used to keep pace with you because their world ends where yours begins. Your ability to suffer, endure, and outwork others must be greater. Every day you must ask yourself, did I do enough? You must be willing to extend yourself to the limit with no guarantee of success. The cost of being all in. Being all in on your goals comes with a cost. Early mornings, late nights, being misunderstood, having very few friends, and being your own cheerleader. People often talk about being hard workers, but true dedication means separating yourself from the pack and being willing to spend time with yourself. It means sacrificing things like social outings and unhealthy habits to focus on your purpose. The greater the sacrifice, the greater the reward. As you grow and change, you may find that you no longer fit in with your old friends. This can be a lonely chapter, a messy middle, where you haven't yet found a new group of friends who align with your transformed self. It's during this time that you must be your own biggest supporter. Goggins notes, people only root for people who don't need it. The real support you need comes from within, often as a single clap in the auditorium for a very long period of time. A slow clap of self-belief. This journey is hard, especially when you're young and making sacrifices while your friends are not. But remember, success is the only revenge. Creating your passion. Many people wait to find their passion, but Goggins suggests you create it. You create passion by getting good at something, and you get good by starting even when you suck at it. This consistent effort, even when it's uncomfortable, leads to mastery. To get good at stuff, you start by doing something you suck at, then you get good, then you like it. Then people ask how you found your passion answer by starting when you sucked and not get up. This disciplined approach means setting tight deadlines for yourself, like Parkinson's law suggests. Work expands to fill the time allotted, but it also contracts when time is limited. Highly effective people set tight, stringent, disciplined deadlines on themselves. If you committed to 365 days of relentless pursuit of your potential, you would become a ruthless killer. You would become such a G that nobody would say, nah, this person ain't doing it. You'd be undeniable. This consistent evolution, from Monday to Sunday, is the mentality of greatness, always moving forward. Your comfort zone will stay the same unless you are forced to leave it. You will never achieve greatness until your comfort zone is disturbed. Are you willing to commit to becoming undeniable, even if it means working in silence and solitude? Remember, it's so easy to be great nowadays, my friend, 'cause most people are weak. Find that extra gear, even when it sucks and is miserable and lonely. Recap takeaways. Let's quickly recap the powerful lessons we've learned about the do-it-alone mentality. Embrace unseen work. True strength and growth come from consistent effort when no one is watching. Build internal belief. Rely on yourself to overcome challenges and develop an indestructible mindset. Judge yourself against yourself. Focus on your own progress and avoid comparing yourself to others. Find advantage in solitude. The willingness to be alone and uncomfortable gives you an edge. Practice self-discipline. Don't rely on external accountability. Build strong internal self-discipline. Grow through suffering. Embrace struggles as opportunities for profound self-discovery and knowledge. Stay hard. When plans fail, maintain a non-quitting mindset and keep pushing, seeing failure as an attempt. Explore your dark side. Push past mental barriers into discomfort to find greater resilience. Understand the cost of being all in. Be prepared for sacrifices like fewer friends and long, solitary hours. Create your passion. Don't wait for passion to appear. Build it through consistent effort, even when you start from zero. If these insights have resonated with you, please show your support by liking this video and subscribing to English Journey. Every like and subscribe helps us reach more English learners around the world. Quiz time. Now, let's test your understanding of today's topic. Take a moment to think about the answers to these questions. Share your answers in the comments below. Question 1. According to David Goggins, where does true strength often come from? Question 2. What does unseen work refer to in the context of personal growth? Question 3. Why is it important to judge yourself against yourself rather than others? Question 4. What is one significant advantage of embracing solitude in your efforts? Question 5. What does Goggins say is the key to creating passion rather than just finding it? Take your time to answer in the comments. We'd love to see your thoughts. Conclusion. Thank you for joining me on an English journey today. The path to personal growth and English mastery often involves embracing the power of doing it alone. Remember, every step you take in solitude builds a stronger, more resilient you. Keep practicing, keep pushing, and stay hard. I'm Celine, and I look forward to seeing you in our next video. Goodbye for now, and keep learning.